It's Cloud Diver.
Now be sweet wine. You know one divine, yeah. Now be sweet wine. You know one divine, yeah. I said violence, it don't make sense. So we all know one as I love. Let your brother kill your brother, all I know sense. Me party no put me be no violence, it don't make sense. So we just get one way I love. Let your brother kill your brother, all I know sense.
Welcome to everyone on my YouTube channel. My name is Achivements. I'm ready to discuss with me now. Follow me, let's discuss. Today's another day. I don't get time for waste, right? Now you can't watch. Wait till we president say doing internal that 4 years when you don't run the country. He say all things you don't put her into consideration. You know, for say don't put everything is accurate, everything they go well. Say talking about waiting. Mental health care, I say all things they in place. I say, he say talk about what that death penalty, say abolishment of death penalty, all things they don't arrange them, no death again. Meaning we do something, no need to die in a prison. Or when they kill you, when you do something, they don't will kill you direct. There you in a prison till you die now, but they need kill you by hanging. Yes, he say everything that they don't put in place. He say journalism not ever in a cell yonder. They don't ever put journalism in a cell in case of because of it they doing journalism work. He say all things in government he work. Yes, he say all things put in place. It's okay. He say he no make sure for say everything don't dey intact. So say the next one when they come. If you put her inside, he say they do everything accurate. See, like we don't start so, say they continue. Say in government, he say in government don't work. Say in government, he don't really try. Say in government, the kind of advancements where the government get, say the kind of stand where the government don't take. He say the next one where they come. He say they want change salon. Say want change salon. Yes. Say he say so they beg una all, may all man focus, may pay attention. May look up to him, may not look up to no other person, look up to him because he knows where they go. I say, But I just want to leave the video for you, make you watch and tell me. Now the video this, watch and tell me what you think about this, how the party explain, how in 4 years, the achievements that we don't do, how you wanna find, you don't wanna find. So tell me what you think. Thank you.
Countries around the world has continued to wrestle with the immense global economic crisis and the lingering effects of the COVID-19 pandemic. Global supply chains have been disrupted, and everything around the world is now more expensive in every country. Food, fuel, and other goods are now more expensive in the United States, United Kingdom, France, China, Australia, India, Nigeria, Ghana, Guinea, and even in Sierra Leone than they were just a few months ago. But Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has continued to be merciful to our great nation. My government has taken immediate steps to soften the impact of these hard economic times. Our Quick Action Economic Recovery Program and other subsidies and tax incentives have kept essential goods on the market. Government has also undertaken social safety net programs to help out the hardest hit and most vulnerable of our citizens. Multilateral partners have praised my government's action in successfully battling waves of COVID-19. In the last 2 years, our response to the pandemic has been praised by the World Health Organization and the Center for Disease Control. We have also managed the economy responsibly and supported private sector growth. We have also kept our investment in human capital, infrastructure, energy, while protecting and promoting rights and good governance. We have built and rehabilitated more school infrastructure, committed more money to supporting education, extended universal access to free quality education to all children, provided free learning and teaching materials, revamped vocational education, and fundamentally changed education in just 4 years. This is more than any government has ever done in 4 years. In just 4 years, we have hired and trained more nurses and doctors, reduced maternal and child mortality, minimized common disease burdens, built and rehabilitated more hospitals and community health care centers, expanded private sector investment, regularized the delivery of low-cost drugs, introduced an effective national ambulance service, initiated innovative health provider services, and gained the confidence of our partners with their investment of hundreds of millions of dollars in that sector. This is more than any government has ever done in 4 years. In 4 years, we have increased agricultural productivity, introduced more mechanization in all 16 districts, provided more input support for farmers, established more new cash crop fields, and expanded agricultural value chains. This is more than any government has ever done in 4 years. We have built more roads and bridges, including rural roads and bridges, major international highways to Liberia, a highway to Mayamba, the Mabam Bridge, and the Magbele Bridge. We are working on new highways in the Kono and Kailan districts. With regard to public infrastructure, we are building a $270 million airport terminal, rehabilitating the National Stadium for about $40 million United States dollars, building an ultra-modern Foreign Service Academy, erecting several modern NACIT regional offices, and all but completed the ACC and NATCOM headquarters buildings. We have turned sword for several infrastructural projects, including the Connaught University. 2 days ago, I commissioned an imposing Mayon officers' mess and a 104-bedroom single officers' quarter. Yesterday, I commissioned the massive 30-acre APP SL Petroleum Storage Tank Farm that expanded the storage capacity and hence assures the availability of fuel in Sierra Leone market. When we talk about infrastructure, we talk about purposeful infrastructure that assures the resilience of this nation. In just 4 years, we have expanded energy access and provided electricity to more towns and villages in Sierra Leone than any government has ever done. Maisiaka, Foredogo, Mambolo, Mange, and Rukupu in the north, Moyamba Junction, Tayama, Sumbuya, Koribondo, and Solima in the south, Gurahun, Bwajibo, Jojoima, Mobai, and Manoa Town in the east can now boast of electricity for the first time. Bo and Kedima now have regular supply of electricity and work is ongoing on all district headquarter towns. My government is working assiduously on more energy generation capacity for the Western area and have invested more in refurbishing transmission and distribution assets and lines right across this nation. This is more than any government has done in 4 years. We have expanded access to potable water across the country with brand new investments in water infrastructure and assets in all district headquarter towns and other towns and villages across the country. On Saturday, I visited Guma Valley, and yesterday, I commissioned 15 brand new water bowsers to support the distribution of water in the underserved communities in Freetown. This is in addition to the 20 bowsers my government purchased just 2 years ago. UNICEF and WHO asserts that my government has increased access to potable water by 24% in the rural areas and 6% in the western area. This is more than any government has ever done in 4 years. In sectors such as fisheries, mining, tourism, the downstream petroleum sector, the environment, and more, my government's performance over these 4 years has been highly commended by independent international organizations. In just 4 years, my government has either passed or is working on more laws and policies for the protection of girls, especially for sexual offenses, and the promotion of gender empowerment and equality laws, disability rights and empowerment, mental health care, and more. In just 4 years, we have passed the Millennium Challenge Corporation scorecard every year, excelling in the areas of control of corruption and ruling justly. We have abolished the death penalty, repealed seditious libel laws, actively advocated for investment in an independent media industry, and joined the International Religious Freedom or Belief Alliance. No journalist is imprisoned for the practice of journalism, and we have continually reduced prison populations. We have invested in and registered remarkable improvements in access to justice, disaster management, public safety, and the correctional system. This is more than any government has ever done in 4 years. Fellow citizens, we are a tough and optimistic people. In spite of the distractions of a few people who have made talking bad things about their country a political hobby, we are making great progress on all fronts. Let us focus on staying together to continue building a more resilient and progressive nation. We have now earned the respect of nations all over Africa and the world. International cooperation and support are at an all-time high. We will keep doing more. 3 days ago, the Ministry of Hajj and Umrah and the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia allocated the highest number of pilgrims to Sierra Leone, 500 more than at any time in the nation's history. Fellow citizens, in this holy month of peace and benevolence, Let us continue to love our fellow countrymen and women and understand that our purpose as a nation is bigger than our personal ambitions.
Now kiss me well. You don't want the right now, yeah. I said violence, it don't make sense. So we all now want us alone. Let your brother kill your brother, all I don't say. Me party no put me be no.
I believe for say most of we know we housemates salon. I think housemates salon season 2 or season 3. No, season 2. Yes, Ketipama dey na studio. Dey na studio, dey pa work. If you hear track, if you hear song, hey, Jacob Lalala dey pa knack, that music knack. No, they don't beat it and can listen for yourself. Listen, no other artist and people say na sabi sing. Ketipama say because the money, I don't know, I don't go say the money done, but I don't know if the money done or wetin, but he say he don't count out for the game. The music game ready. That money wey they be give away be win today. I say you are investor or I don't know if you don't know it or wetin, but he say he don't count. But when you listen to the track, you go know wetin Ketipama come for. You know, watch the track, may you see, and tell me what you think.
It don't make sense. So we all now want us alone. Let your brother kill your brother, all I don't say. Me party no put me be no. Violence, it don't make sense. So we just get one way salute. Let your brother kill your brother, all I don't sense. So
Una think for say na hotel na where you go. Left you host, you man dey everything. You get spacious place. You get you find outside the sit down. You say no, you don't want that side there. Pass no more outside they go tight you up. Pass no more outside they go do bad thing. You understand now? Outside they go do where they not go see you. That day you want. Now another new dimension. Now where you gonna there? Where you gonna hotel right now? Now money, you get money devotion. In the night, when I get night devotion, when they pray, in fact, when they come out in your room, you can't down. When I can't pray, they can't knock the mots like you do like they knock the mots like you like the size you lodge. If you come out, you can't pray. Watch this video here. Tell me what you think. What did they knock? We see in the morning they pray, praising the Lord always. I will tell you. They pray to God. Yeah, devil. But in the city now, but a man don't go to hotel. But according to they say that for make it cool down, make it so man they go under forget for make it know for when them call it mind. But at the majority where they go under. But so for cool down, okay, that for cool down. But you know how for cool yourself. So majority they get it how they cool themselves down. So now, don't change now where you go. In fact, now they tell you, but where you go, if you don't get Bible, they give you Bible. You for sleep with Bible because the evil they catch anytime. So you get for pray. Now morning they pray, now next they pray. In the afternoon they pray. Yes. So you used to say where you go to hotel for God, you know more. No. No, not with this no more. No, you dey pray. Na morning you dey pray. Sunday you dey pray. Na night you dey pray. I like the hotel right now. I like the way they do. I don't say salon they begin do that day. Watch the video and tell me.
No F of one, no difference for dividends alone must go. Divided we scatter together, we all blow the Ghana for make and to God, but you know not for the sock name again, I then see you already.
Violence, it don't make sense. So we all now want us alone.
Most often I would have feel to say like you know we come out college for just for can open one ten. You hear from one of the pastor in Nigeria. You know that pastor when you pastor Daddy Freeze, where they make palava. Called a palava. Where He say if you catch that the food is but not another the rule. Now watch him. He say if you na big guy in architect that you no get money, what you mean you no get sense. Not to devil dey work you. He say na sense you no get. He say if you don't graduate or you don't do so thing, then you need to get money out of that thing dey. He say that you don't master that thing dey, you don't get sense, the brain you no dey. The knowledge you know dey. He say so he dey tell everybody, so whatsoever thing wey you learn, you need for wetin for get job. He say so you need to go say I dey find job at the way of call. No. He say that thing dey wey you learn. He say you dey get job from that thing. He say you for create job. You don't learn that thing, they create job for that from that thing. See, but you need to go serious, you know. I say like it makes sense. You know, watch the video and tell me what you think. Now he say that in the talk as well. He say not to devil, say we don't like a devil. Because any acting Christian, we say that the devil. Devil will ask something, I ask the devil, I say I used to do so. He say no, not to you know, he say so they don't kill themselves. He say can travel, can go to a picking them. He say we can I see they don't like her, and I say nothing. So can watch the video. When the pastor maybe they tell una for say not to all thing at the devil. Say some we come out now, we come out at college or you don't go last shooting, anti-tech building, you build house, then you don't get money, you fit to say that the devil then na lie. Say not to the devil. He say na you self. Say because in fact he say something you know sabi am. Say because if you sabi you work, he say you give yourself job. Watch the video and tell me what you think.
I've said it and I said any builder not getting jobs is not the devil. It's integrity that's your problem. All architects, all builders, civil engineers, if you are not getting jobs, there's too many jobs. Not because there's no job. You lack what? Integrity. You are so good. You have anybody who is good and not getting job. Any accountant unemployed lacks integrity. The first qualification for an accountant is integrity. Second qualification, integrity. Third qualification, integrity. Not I can. Many make mistake. An accountant qualification is not I can. I can without integrity, you and they can. Stop talking about problems. That is not intelligence. Provide solution to the problems by thinking multidimensionally.
Violence, it don't make sense. So we all know one as alone. Let your brother kill your brother, all I nonsense. Me party no put we be no violence, it don't make sense. So
Okay, this one back happen again Burundi. Burundi is it Africa it's Africa country. Yes, Burundi. It's Africa country. Something like the capital city I think something like Buja, something BUJ, something like it starts with something like that. I don't forget the capital city. This man here, na a man. Wait, I will tell you, will shock you. This na a man where he do all in duty as a man, meaning he as a man. Good, you don't say some people watch this here, so I make another. But you understand now, as a man. So hence you don't know more. You say like, you know how things they happen because they begin one, you know, conflict, mean fights, war. You know where they look for, they look for. Any man who they see they kill this that and they look for him. So now it changes itself to woman. You get the point now. It's only itself to woman. According to how it's only itself to woman. So but it don't date for this year for the past 25 years. So people that be feel to say like if I don't change now, you know, because this fact have been done long since. The man say no they change again. You know. He say in a woman now. In the way woman clothes and I woman, you get woman, no, you get woman, you get picking them, you get family. In the way woman clothes, they two, I say the two they share, you know, the dressing they put here in, put this that, all things they put so another woman, they put all things. So because you see from where that first be happen, so the see this side, don't master time blood now, it say now. So no way, say not turning back till he go side they go. Say he say in woman talk say all the woman back don't accept. In woman they two they work according to their accordance. You know, the way woman it's in the woman the way it's in there. I know say the two they buy things there. You see, no, it's in the life not simple. Then you're not gonna go take money get you go buy because any dress now you buy na a woman and they get the same body. So if you see them where they work no pull up our phone. You know, he do all in duty as a man. He yes, you know they do man oh. You know, woman he get picking herself. You know, he do all things as a woman for do. All the so you must say they do all things. Say now the dressing and the behavior. They talk even for talk. They talk like woman. So I don't know if they will talk to her. But I'm not sure if this is a change. This they call the woman. I don't know what man they like for change to woman. And when they advise her, they need agree. So now the video you see, they can watch the video. Tell me what you think. You know, at the quarter, they show you half a quarter because most of people don't watch them. So I just say no more like now make me the mock news. They talk about what's in present and what's in past. They don't pass really. Yes, because I need for do proper investigation. How you understand now? Need to go take something more can put on now. You know, first I want you now quality and no, not so quantity, but a quality news. You know where the area na fact. You know, so now the video this watch and tell me what you think about this man here. Where you don't turn yourself to a woman. If people they beg and just turn to a man now, you say no way we turn to a man. Say like we say this, so me on man do say day. Watch the video and tell me what you think.
In Burundi, there's a man who turned himself into a woman. He has been living as a female for the past 25 years, and it seems he will not ever divert from his decision. He dresses like women, he does whatever and acts as women. What is interesting is the way he even speaks like women.
Gusa sinavuga ngo narabivukanye n'ibintu nyene byagiye biraza buke.
Who is this person? Why does he behave like women? What happened to this man that he ended up deciding to be a woman, yet he was born a complete man? And when did people notice this dramatic change? In a certain district in Burundi, we found a man named Baby. Hi, I'm called Minani Samuel, also known as Baby. I have 45 years of age and I live like a woman. This is Denise, Samuel's spouse. I'm called Irambona Denise, a wife to Baby and a mother to 4 children. Taking a close look at this couple is difficult to differentiate and know who is really a woman. These are not lesbians as you might think, but no, one is a woman and the other is a man. Baby was not always behaving as a woman. For the last 25 years, he looked like man, which is totally different to today's situation. He lives with this family, the wife and his 4 children. But why did Samuel, a man known as Papa Bella, behave like a woman and name himself Baby, a name usually given to girls? This is how everything started. For the last couple of years, this country has faced several civil wars that took away lives of many, hence destroying a lot of infrastructures, and people started fleeing. During that time of the war, Samuel listened to his consciousness. During that time, men were hunted, and I had a voice from the heart telling me to act as women, and I said, well and good. I dressed and changed myself into a woman. Time came and those perpetrators knocked the house. It was now my turn to be killed, but opening the door, they asked me where the husband was, and I told them that we live here only as women. The whole house was searched up and down, and there was no mat found in the house, and that's how I narrowly survived. That was the beginning of Baby's journey to becoming a woman, a movement he continued up to this very day. What makes him extraordinary is the way he behaves as women but still lives with the wife. And the wife says despite acting like women, he satisfies her needs, more especially when making love as he did before.
nk'uko umugore n'umugabo baba basanzwe babanye byose byabandanije bigenda nk'uko byari bisanzwe.
When our journalist asked her on that topic, with too much shyness she says, yes, he does all his responsibilities as a man. That's why we are now a big family with 4 children. We asked if she accepted the man's proposal when he looked like women, but she says they fell in love and started living together when he was still a man. And he did this due to those conflicts that led to war. The couple is living in harmony without any problem. And as well we can see, they're happy and always respect their partner's opinions.